Now that the movie is over, you're going to get a first-hand account of what the war was really like from the real Private Ryan.
Also ahead, the emotional ceremonies today in honor of veterans and the victims of the September 11th attacks.
Plus, do you believe in magic? Well, some lucky kids in our area do, after they got a sneak preview tonight of the new Harry Potter film.
Proud to be on your side. This is ABC-7 News Special Edition.
Good evening, everybody, and thanks very much for being with us tonight. I'm Dale Solly.
And I'm Susan Roberts. Thanks for staying up with us. Well, on this Veterans Day, America is observing the 2-month anniversary of the September the 11th attacks and the patriotism of those who have served our country. From New York City to the nation's capital, people gathered to pay tribute to those who dedicated their lives to their country and to the men and women following in their footsteps.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
Singer Lee Greenwood had the foresight to put into words a song that is as unifying on this Veterans Day as it is comforting. Whether in song or spirit, those who made the ultimate sacrifice for their country, as well as those who are on the battle lines now, are being saluted.
We appreciate the sacrifices that our military is making today. We appreciate the sacrifices that their families make with them.
From the New York Armory, President Bush was on to Ground Zero, with the flags representing the 86 countries who lost citizens to the September the 11th attacks waving. President Bush and UN Secretary General Kofi Annan signed a wall dedicated to the victims, many of whom still lie buried in a tomb of rubble. Vice President Cheney laid a wreath at Arlington National Cemetery, telling the crowd that the terrorists who attacked this country will be dealt with.
Americans have no illusions about the difficulties that lie ahead. We cannot predict the length or the course of the conflict, but we know with absolute certainty that this nation will persevere and we will prevail.
As it has many times before in the face of seemingly dark times. Near the Vietnam Veterans Wall stands another memorial. This one is for the women, 10,000 military and 30,000 civilian who served in Vietnam. Holly Watts was there. She was a Red Cross worker in a unit dubbed the Donut Dollies.
We created a diversion. Our program was strictly morale, and it was our opportunity to talk to them through the use of games.
Her service is not forgotten on this day, nor are the innocent lives of those who died in the World Trade Center and Pentagon, as well as on the battlefield. On this Veterans Day, they all make us proud.
God bless the USA. God bless our veterans. Thank you.
There wasn't an organized Veterans Day ceremony at the Pentagon today, but that didn't keep hundreds of people from showing up to honor those who died there on September the 11th. School teachers came from around the country to remember the victims and take a real-life lesson back to their classrooms. Many laid wreaths and brought words of love from their students.
We live very close to Columbine High School, so it brings that back. It's just amazing. People can be so cool to one another.
I'm a product of World War II, and I was born in Honolulu, and so my parents were there when they bombed Pearl Harbor, and so I'm just reliving my life all over through this. So I have a lot of red, white, and blue probably running through my veins.
Many of the teachers who visited the Pentagon site today said they plan to bring their students to Arlington at some point to give them a first-hand look at what is now a part of American history.
On this Veterans Day, the war on terrorism moves forward in Afghanistan with U.S. soldiers on horses, tanks, and trucks. The Northern Alliance has made key gains against Taliban defenses this weekend, first capturing Mazar-Sharif, then winning the key city of Taloqan. Defense Secretary Rumsfeld says U.S. forces have also bombed some sites in Afghanistan that could have been involved in producing weapons of mass destruction. Meanwhile, the British government is ready to release new evidence against Osama bin Laden. One official says it will include details of a videotape in which bin Laden calls the World Trade Center's Twin Towers, quote, legitimate targets. There are also reports that it shows bin Laden admitting that his al-Qaeda network carried out the attacks. But a senior White House official says the tape does not go that far.
Meantime, U.S. Capitol Police say tonight they are not surprised that trace amounts of anthrax were found today in 5 more Senate offices. Police believe the new findings are cross-contamination from the anthrax letter sent to Senate Majority Leader Tom Daschle. The new spores were found in the offices of Senators Mac Baucus, Russ Feingold, Joe Lieberman, Barbara Mikulski of Maryland, and Arlen Specter. The Capitol physician says no further testing or treatment is necessary, however, for the people who work there. Meantime, the largest mail processing facility in the district now has a new home. The entire Brentwood mail operation moved this weekend to a new location on V Street in Northeast. The move comes after officials determined the old facility is so badly contaminated with anthrax it'd take months to do away with it completely. Last month, as you know, 2 Brentwood workers died from inhalation anthrax, and several other workers there became sick.
At the start of the holiday shopping season, fire has destroyed an arts and crafts store in Bowie. It happened at Michael's Arts and Crafts in the 4500 block of Mitchellville Road in the Gateway Shopping Center. The 3-alarm blaze broke out around 1 p.m. Fire Department spokesperson Chauncey Bauer said the flames spread quickly, causing the roof to collapse. Witnesses say huge plumes of smoke could be seen many miles away. Luckily, everyone escaped safely.
There are flames shooting up, paper flying, fire everywhere. The grass was on fire. They have oils, paint in there. Everything is really flammable. Flames are everywhere. Smoke, clouds of smoke all over the neighborhood.
Damage to the building is estimated at $3 million. Any customers who were in the building when the fire started are being asked to call investigators. That number 301-583-2200.
Montgomery County fire officials in the meantime say the smoke detectors weren't working when flames broke out today in a house in Tacoma Park. Inside, firefighters found 65-year-old Juana Martinez unconscious in the home's second floor. She died a short time later at Washington Adventist Hospital. It's believed the fire started in a first-floor bedroom, but no cause has yet been found.
More brush fires flared up today in Prince George's County as a statewide ban in Maryland continues on all open-air burning. This afternoon, firefighters battled a large brush fire in the College Park area. It happened near Metzeroth Road and University Boulevard. Fire officials say the blaze was a flare-up from the debris left behind from the tornado that ripped through the area in September.
New at 11 tonight, this was the night that Harry Potter came to Washington, and a very lucky group of kids and their folks got to see him. There was a special showing of the movie at the Uptown Theater tonight, and ABC-7 News reporter Elisa Peretti said it was magical any way you put it. Elisa?
That's right, Dale. Contest winners were treated to a sneak preview tonight, and the British orphan with magical powers did not disappoint. Every muggle worth his weight was waiting for this night. Only a few lucky ones got in, but the transition to film definitely worked for this crowd.
I think they kind of kept it exciting, the whole thing. They had great special effects at the end. That was really cool. It was the best movie ever.
I thought it was exciting and adventurous, really. It was awesome, very excellent. I love the effects. They were really done well.
One of the wizard's most rudimentary skills.
But the movie lasts 2 hours and 23 minutes. One child joked that she could have reread the books in that time. Isn't that too long to hold the kids' attention?
It was long. It was very long. But it was good.
Mr. Longbottom.
I thought it was great, interesting, sort of scary.
I'm in 4th grade, and I have a brother, and he's crying right now, so it's a little scary for 6-year-olds.
There are also the comparisons with the original print version. So how did the film stand up to the book?
They should have kept certain parts that they left out from the book, but it was still a good movie.
They changed a lot from the books. I read all of them, but the movie was really good how they did it, I thought. It was different enough so my visions from the book and the movie didn't really get confused.
They were like totally different, but then when I was thinking about it, like as I was leaving the theater, they really fit the description in the book.
Well, the movie will open at theaters everywhere this Friday, and many think it will break box office records for opening weekend sales. I would not be surprised.